Hey folks, I'm here in Virginia with Kevin Brooke, and you got a new Cruise
3.0.
3.0.
Switching over from the 2.0, which is in there, which is going to make somebody a good motor, being it's only been ran for a year and a half maybe. Just more power. Went to the newer battery to give me more battery life. And basically trying to get back in front of the crowd. You're running 50-some boats, and I done fell back about third in speed to a couple guys. So now it's time to go try and get back to the front.
Okay.
And we got the stump jumper on this thing.
Yeah, you got the Innovative Sportsman rock guard on it. That'll help. So we're just I'm gonna have you show us the install.
All right. The first thing,
you're using the Power 24 3500.
in the 26104 charger. I'm just trying to get my wires managed up a little bit here. Get the battery locked down to keep it from bouncing around, especially in the back of the boat going down the road. That thing will get thrown all around, so put a couple straps on that. And here's the power cables, the switch they come with. They can shut off power. And if I was a smart man, I would have mounted the switch before I put the battery in. Just getting the cables organized best you can. And these are, I think, 1/8 power cables, so they're not like pulling a little piece of speaker wire or something. They actually got some meat to them. And they are actually simple enough where if you wanted to take it off while you're traveling down the road, that's all it is one communication wire and 2 thumb screws and that one power plug. And you can set it in the back seat of the truck or whatever you want. And this is a cable because I run my boat from the bow and steer with my trolling motor. This is for the remote throttle that I hook up there. Once you get that hooked up into the battery, I'm just routing it through here to try to keep it out of the way. And that actually comes in and plugs up into the motor. Now we got power to her. And right now I'll change some settings, but it's sitting on showing voltage. I like mine to show percentage. As soon as I unhook the front, the remote throttle, she'll run fine by herself. And I've already noticed just from 10 seconds of running it that it's a lot quieter than the old 2.0s and 4.0s were. Not that they were noisy by any means, but they had a very distinctive motor sound to them. And this one does not have that. Alright, she's all hooked up, ready to go now. And this is how I drive mine up here. And there she goes, got 99% battery. And she's searching. It's going to take her a second to pick up satellite for the GPS. And we're gonna go run her in the morning and see what this one does compared to the 2.0. Here we go with the maiden voyage of the 3.0. We'll see how she does. Hopefully it'll get me back to the front of the pack.
Give me an overview of your boat. What's length, width, weight? I know I put all my gear in there, so we're basically tournament weight.
Yeah, we're probably a tournament load right now. Minus, I'm gonna leave the live oil empty.
Okay.
But that would be my morning takeoff speed anyway.
Right.
It's a 1648 flat bottom Alumacraft. I think empty hull weight was 580.
Right.
And belted decking, and we got 4 Dakota lithiums in it. Got the Torqeedo lithium in it. Both motors. The old Trek probably weighs over 100 pounds. That thing's a pretty heavy motor.
And 642 pounds of soft plastics from Green Top.
Yeah, I got Green Top bag that probably weighs 50 pounds up there, and then that whole, basically 80% of the width of the boat is tackle up there, and there's tackle underneath this deck, and then Jeff's yak box or whatever he calls that thing back there.
Yak attack.
Yeah, his black box.
Yeah.
So yeah, she got some weight in it.
Yep.
But it scoots along for what we're doing with it.
Let's get her wet.
We're just up here scanning some post spawn areas, looking for bass like those right there. Look like I got 2 bass down there. Go back over to the perch.
And you're just panning left and right with your. There they are.
Yeah, there's some perch there, more than likely.
You just have it locked onto that. Just looked like it came up.
You can see
onto your trolling motor.
It's a Carolina rig. If you watch it go down, you can actually see the weight, the worm. Get in front of it.
I just see a fish coming over to check it out.
Yeah, it's probably when I catch one. That could be a small bass. See if I can get a cast on it up front. When all else fails, but I can. Alright, go find Grandma.
Got one?
Yeah, that was a small one.
Carolina rig?
Yeah, come out here deep. Not where we were. One of those short, squatty one. But maybe it's a sign of better things. These fish, we've had probably the longest spawn I've ever seen this year. In the tournament last week, we were catching them on a bed still. You know, here we are almost into June. A lot of these fish are just fresh post spawn. They're in that weird, don't want to do nothing mood. I think we're going to go back up shallow in a little bit. Alright, we're getting ready to go ahead and make it a run. We've been playing with it a little bit. We picked up between 1/4 and a half mile an hour. It definitely comes out the hole a lot faster. It's really a lot quieter. You can watch how fast she gets up to speed. Definitely getting a lot more distance with this new battery setup. My old one would get, usually I'll take off on 100% charge. It would start me at wide open at about 6 miles of range. But this one, I think when we first started it, it had almost 8 on it, and that's running wide. That's full 3,000 watts running.
tree on the mag fatties. We'll call him Spot.
You
He's got a bunch of spots. I like the mag fatties on that little finesse head. It tends to not snag so much, and at that weight, and I forget what it is, it's something weird like 1/6 ounce or something, but has a slow rate of fall. And obviously with the Elastec, it's just tail up. My swinging them into the boat on the last one didn't go real well, so I'm just, might as well. Look at the bite mark out of that guy.
Yeah, that's a spawn mark.
Is it?
Mm-hmm. Little female.
Poor fish had a chunk. Someone chewing on her. You don't think a bird did that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Probably a male rammer.
Yeah. All right. See, guy.
There's a ball of bass fry. Probably 2 weeks old. They're old enough where the males left them. Oh!
Come off.
Come on. There's one in that tree. See, Jeff, that's how you boat flip them.
Well, I don't kayak flip them. I net them.
Weirdo.
It's just how we do it.
Mama. There's a better one.
Missed.
Oh. You know what I told you about every one of the nice ones in this lake? Bite and run right straight at you. See what it is?
Yeah. Beautiful catch.
Ain't done yet.
Must have had an eye injury.
I probably caught him 2 weeks ago. You got spots
Turn
on it too?
sideways, man.
You got spots.
Hold his tail like sideways to get a good. Beautiful fish, man. Nice catch. It was on the your creature bait, or?
Yeah, that was on the rage bug. Remember I told you what I was going to start catching them on because I had one in the boat?
Yep.
That might have been the last fish I caught. I've been piecing it and parting it and biting it off.
Yeah, very cool. All right, I got to get moving. I got to get down to Carrollton, Georgia. I'm actually going to see my buddy Scott Butcher. We're going to rig up one of the new Crescent kayak shoalies that he was part of launching here recently. What I want to do though, before we get out of here, I'd like to get all my gear out of there and have you just run this solo. Give me a top end speed solo. Can we do that?
Yeah.
Cool. Let's zoom.
Yeah, because I ain't done fishing.
Cool. Seven one. All right, that's a good number.
24-volt motor.
Yeah, very cool. Well, I appreciate you taking me and finding out what this will do. Tournament loaded, we said what, 6, 7?
6.7. I think we might be able to squeak 6.8 to play with the motor a little bit.
Yep, with 2, and then 7.1 with just a solo setup. obviously a lot of that is dependent on the length of the boat and the weight, but this is a good test. Is tournament ready with, you know, with the full set of gear, everything. So
Yeah,
cool. I'm gonna get up the road, man. You go catch them up.
cool, bro.
See you, buddy.
I'll send you some pictures of big ones now that I got you at the boat.
All right.